The Witcher 3 directors and other devs leave CDPR to start rival studios. CD Projekt Red, CDPR, once hailed as a powerhouse in the gaming industry for acclaimed titles like The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, is undergoing a significant transformation. Recently, a wave of key developers, including the Witcher 3 directors, have chosen to leave CDPR to start their own rival game studios. CD Projekt Red was also celebrated for its immersive storytelling and high-quality game design. However, recent internal changes have sparked dissatisfaction among its core development team. Many talented individuals have expressed frustration over what they perceive as an increasing emphasis on identity politics and a workplace environment that stifles creative freedom. Hey guys, Mizuki here. Oh boy, the drama llama has galloped full speed into CD Projekt Red, and we're all here with popcorn to watch the chaos unfold. So, here is the scoop, my dear foxes and viewers. The folks behind The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, you know, the game we all collectively lost thousands of hours in, have decided they've had enough of CDPR's vibes. They packed up their swords, horses, and pixelated eyes to start rival studios. Yup, CDPR's former golden children are now their biggest competition. Now let's set the stage here. CDPR was once the studio, like the Coke of gaming. They gave us The Witcher 3 and some sweet storytelling that made us laugh, cry, and accidentally romance the wrong sorcerers. But recently, the magic seems to be wearing off. Apparently, some developers started feeling, creatively handcuffed, to say the least, with too much focus on, corporate agendas instead of, making actually awesome games. Leading the exodus is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz, the dude who directed The Witcher 3. He's teamed up with other A-list CDPR alumni like Heath Rowell to form Rebel Wolves. And let's be real, even the name screams middle finger to their old employer. Geralt of Rivia was the White Wolf, so what are these guys? The rebellious wolves, of course. So subtle as a sledgehammer, but I'm here for it. So what is Rebel Wolves cooking up? A AAA dark fantasy RPG using Unreal Engine 5. Translation, they are swinging for the fences. Konrad dived out of CDPR after being accused of bullying, but here's the twist. He was proven innocent. Still, he clearly decided, you know what, I'm now here, and started building his own playground, where the devs call the shots. And their mission statement? Help devs make great games. Revolutionary, right? Imagine that, a game company focusing on what players actually want instead of pushing whatever's trendy at off's water cooler. I know, it's shocking, right? Meanwhile, CDPR has been busy stirring up its own pot of controversy. They announced that Ciri, yes, our favorite teleporting princess, will be the protagonist of The Witcher 4, and oh yeah, they are making her a Witcher. Small problem, that is not a thing in the Witcher lore, like, at all. Did they consult Andrzej Sapkowski, the guy who created the Witcher universe? Nope. And fans are not exactly thrilled. Back to Rebel Wolves. Guess who is funding the rebellion? Not easy, a Chinese company. And before you ask, yes, that is raised some eyebrows. There is always a shadow of controversy when big money enters the chat, especially when it's from overseas investors like NetEasy or Tencent. But hey, Rebel Wolves says this cash injection is what they needed to build that dream game without the creative shackles they felt at CDPR. So let's see if they deliver. Oh, and there's more drama. Another ex-CDPR bigwig, Matthew Skanik, who worked on Cyberpunk 2077 and The Witcher 3, has started his own studio, called Blank Studio, because apparently one rival wasn't enough. They are multiplying like angry Pokemon. Who is next? The janitor from CDPR founding Mapibron Interactive. So, what's the takeaway here? CDPR's golden age might be in the rearview mirror, and their ex-devs are coming for the crown. Wolves and Blank Studios are out here flexing, while CGPR tries to stay relevant by rewriting lore and hoping we'll still care. The gaming industry is basically an episode of Game of Thrones now. Betrayals, alliances, and way too many wolves. And talking about Blank Studio, the new squad of ex-CD Projekt Red devs who are out here saying, "Nah, we're done with your nonsense, CDPR." They're all about that sweet work-life balance and focusing on quality over quantity. Imagine that, a game studio not treating their devs like caffeinated robots. Revolutionary. So here is the rundown. Matthew Skanek, who put in 15 years at CDPR, decided to peace out because apparently he'd had enough of all the political correctness vibes being forced onto the team. In his own words, he's ready to make bold, impactful projects that reflect his creativity and values. Translation for you. He's tired of corporate agendas and just wants to make cool games without someone breathing down his neck about the latest checklist of buzzwords. Now, Blank Studio started with a scrap little team of just 10 people. Fast forward, and they've leveled up to almost 6 devs. Not bad for a startup, huh? Oh, and they just scored a casual 17 million from Newbies, a South Korean gaming company. No big deal, just enough cash to fund what they're calling a character-driven story set in an apocalyptic world. Because if there is one thing gamers can get enough of, it's gritty apocalypse vibes, am I right? On their website, Blank Studio promised that they are pouring their hearts into making epic stories and gameplay. But they are keeping the deeds locked up for now, which is fine, I guess. Let them cook. The fact they're hyping up narratives instead of, I don't know, shoehorned multiplayer modes is already a win in my book. But let's talk about why they left CDPR in the first place. Word on the street is that the work culture over there has gotten, let's call it, weird. Former employees have been spilling the beans about a focus on ideological alignments, aka corporate wokeness, taking priority over actual creative freedom. And apparently, this toxic positivity thing made it impossible to offer honest critiques without someone clutching their pearls. Spoiler alert, stiffing dissent is not a vibe when you're trying to make groundbreaking games. Meanwhile, CDPR's roster still includes characters like Sean Maher, who is known for championing identity politics and trash-talking gamers on social media. Oh, and fun fact, he once said he wanted to punch gamers, as I already said in some videos, but if you didn't know, now you know. Yup, that's the guy shaping your beloved Witcher lore now. Feeling good about that, fellas? So, what does all this mean? For CDPR, it's looking like a big, fat wake-up call. We are losing our MVPs left and right, and at some point, you're gonna have to take a hard look in the mirror. Meanwhile, Wolves and Blank Studio are out here flexing, promising games that actually put players first. Bold move, I know. But we're not done here yet, my deaf foxes and viewers. So, as you guys know, today's video source is the That Park Place. But it seems that That Park Place today isn't just our source, but also our news. Alissa Mercante didn't have it enough. Oh no. And as always, she needs to be called out by someone, so this time, she targeted this That Park Place news, saying things like, "This happened years ago. You're intentionally misleading people to push a narrative." Fun thing to say because, in my opinion, this is exactly what people like her is always doing out there on the internet. So let's take a look in more golden stuff here and then who loses this battle in the end. Spoiler, it isn't the Park Place. Would the narrative be that key talents from Witcher 3 are not working on Witcher 4? You intentionally use present tense in your headline to imply that this was recent. Nowhere in the piece do you write when they left. By intentionally depicting it as recent, you're trying to capitalize on the misogynistic right-wing ire that kicked up after the Witcher 4 Game Awards trailer was released. It is transparent. Oh, my dear Alissa, it's not because you say something that it becomes true. Didn't your parents told you that when they were raising you? But before we go any further, I would take this brief moment here to thank you all my patrons that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my first retail Fox Tire member, Heath Rowell, for the incredible support to my work. Did Kotaku avoid covering games people wanted to talk about? I'm beginning to see where the business strategy might not have worked out. I read through the article, not finding much other than noting the controversy. Is there right-wing misogyny in the room with us now? You knew exactly what you were doing, stoking reactionary flames to get clicks. You left the date and time frame out for a reason. Deflection doesn't change that. I really don't think that date would make any difference at all on this. It's my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments, please, to see if I'm not getting crazy. Let's continue. Is this you? Your attempts to distract are as paper thin as your reporting. That piece you just linked is an opinion piece. You presented your article as news. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like you're angry about a lot of other things, Alyssa. Maybe we could have updated the article or headline, but I'm not sure you have the credentials to give editorial advice at the moment. We're gonna pass this time, maybe? Check back later. Ouch, she maybe got hurt by this one. What are your credentials? Disney Park fan account turned right-wing gamer blog run by who? What are all your backgrounds? Does Jesus move you to write misleading piece? And see? I don't know, I might be wrong, but let's see the comments on this, because the voice of the people is the voice of God, am I right? Those Jesus moves you to suck dick. You are less relevant now than you ever were, and that's saying something. Now you are just hating and shitty-posting on other people to prop yourself up. Their qualifications are that they play video games, apparently, unlike you. Man, that was a bad performance. What is your credentials, Alyssa? A hooker pretending to be a tomboy gamer for engagement? Please, honey, save it. You are a disgrace. Well, and more of these comments goes on and on about Alyssa, so yeah, the Park Place wins! Victory! Well, not that in the end it matters anyway. It seems, in my opinion, that Alyssa is totally dead a long time ago already, so why bother a victory over a dead body? Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you hyped to see what these rogue devs are cooking up? Or are you still clinging to CDPR like it's 2015? Drop your spicy takes in the comments, smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more drama, rants, and occasionally good opinions. See you in the comment section as always. Bye!